Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I am Knight in Phoenix, and I am with my brother Grey Ghost in Phoenix, and we are doing the Alaska bush trips. Last weekend we did legs 1 through 5, so we're going to start off here on leg 6 tonight, and it's 90.77 nautical miles. And this is our destination. Should be able to find that pretty easy. It looks like it's paved, so we'll click continue and get this thing started. It says bush trips are long VFR flights focused on sightseeing. Look, snow. Nelson
That's
Lagoon.
all I need to see. That'll last me another year.
Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one here, we are going from PAOI to PAPE. Let's zoom it out and see if we can find it. Okay, it's that away. There might be a little altitude here, not much, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be much.
Okay, so I'm going to take off. We're going to go on a heading of 071. The first one is Kritskoye Island. Once in the air above Nelson Lagoon Airport, set your heading toward two small islands that lie to the east. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Control 1.
Check my fuel while I'm sitting here where I'm...
Good idea.
Let's see, just under 20.
Set that for 2,500 feet.
23. So make sure I'm on the right wing.
Check the barometer too. Hit your B if you have it. Mine was at 30 something. It should be 29.92, I guess. 2,500. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good there. Let's go outside. Zoom out a tad. Flaps are good, 16%. Trim is at 26. We're going to knock that down to 13. Unlock it. My fuel is at 80%, so... And the windsock over there on the right shows there is nothing. Think you got enough room to take off here?
Let's back up a little bit.
A little bit.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, this one takes off pretty good.
It'd probably be fine if I did more than 16% flaps, but I don't know. It might slow me down from getting up to speed too.
Right. Alright, I'm good enough. Okay, I believe I am ready to go. Alright, throttling up. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of room there. Now that water is calm, huh?
Yeah.
It's like water skiing water. Hello, co-pilot. Thank you for reminding me you're there.
Ah, you jinxed me.
Alright, let's see. What do they say? So this is only 5 miles, a short one. Once in the air, sets your heading toward the 2 small islands that lie to the east. I don't know. Are these the 2 small islands? It looks like one thin island to me. Or maybe this could be one here and one here. Right, so as we pass the 2 small islands, adjust slightly southeast toward another outcropping that juts from the shoreline near Point Edward. Point Eddie, eh? I guess this would be 2 small islands. So when we get here, I would expect a course change. What's that? Oh, that's what that was. Okay. When Cheryl comes in, she does the monkey head scratch thing.
Yeah.
And again, hold on. So I take my headset off, I mute the microphone, so I'm taking a shower. So are you kidding me? That's what that means? I guess she must be going to wash her hair. Okay, here comes the change, going to 089 degrees. So these are obviously the 2 islands they were referring to.
Yeah.
Boy, that one looks like a big old fish. That's cool. Alright, let's Alright, set my engine throttle to 85%.
Isn't this the weekend that Angry's supposed to do his flights?
I think he said 2 weekends from. So was that last weekend he told us, or?
I think it was 2 weekends ago, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no concept of time anymore. Alright, so this one's 4.87. So as you pass the 2 small islands, you just slightly southeast toward another outcropping that juts from the shoreline. Well, I see this here. That's not a jutting. Juts from the shoreline. Oh.
I bet it's this that we're going over right now.
Do you think? Could be, so we'll go to 144. Okay, turning now. So, and that little thing's jutting out to the left there. Okay, so this one's going to be cooking 2.59 nautical miles. Coming around Point Edward, track south down the length of the isle and cross the waters to neighboring Deer Island. And it is D-E-E-R. Wonder how deer get on that island. They can swim, I guess.
Yeah. Depends on how deep the water is between the mainland and there.
True, you might be able to walk across it.
A low tide or something.
I seem to have lost. Oh, there you are. Never mind. Just wasn't looking high enough, I guess. Does it look like a deer? I'm going to say no. It doesn't look like a deer.
No. He's not any deer I've seen.
Okay, so now we're on 145. The opposite shoreline from Deer Island. Make the short jump across Hague Channel to reach the opposite shoreline. Okay, I can do that. I'm going to go to Herenden or Herendeen Bay. Continuing south, follow the west-facing shore. And go to the right, okay. The west-facing shore of the island along the waters of Herenden Bay, past various small harbors. You'll soon catch sight of Gull Point, a promontory. Yep, so now we're at number 5. I'm trying to figure out what promontory is. That separates two coastal inlets. Make your way to the eastern side. Promontory. Promontory. How about the definition? Promontory.com. Definition. A high point of land or rock projecting into a body of water. So a prominent mass of land overlooking or projecting into a lowland. A bodily prominence. High point of land or rock projecting into a body of water. Okay now. Still doesn't really give me any idea what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for a rock. Did you see that?
No, what?
I don't know. We're sightseeing, so I'm just wondering if you saw it. I see trees, I see water, I see hills, I see ridges, I see points, valleys.
Be cool if we flew tomorrow and could see fireworks.
Oh, that would be interesting. That's a really nice reflection of that hill to the right. Reflection down here, that's pretty cool. I'm not real thrilled with the reflections of the clouds in the water.
Yeah, a little
Jaggy?
brushed.
Yeah, and the edges are pointy.
Jagged, yeah.
Yeah, jagged. So I think the next update that comes out supposed to have 60% better frame rates.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Even though I got 52 right now.
52? How are you getting 52? I got 43. Or do I?
Maybe because I'm higher, about 1,000 feet higher than you, maybe.
44, 46, 47, 45, 47. Alright, we're making a turn. To 112. So that's all the way down to number 6 here. River Fork, head a short distance south and east over the plains of Grass Valley, and soon you'll find a river running in the same direction. Keep with the river another short stretch until it reaches a fork.
Looks like a river below us.
Yeah. What's left of one anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the fork.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I haven't read anywhere where it said, oh, by the way, you'll need to start gaining altitude.
I should be fine, but I'm at 3,400 feet.
Yeah, I'm at 25. I'm thinking maybe not. We're going to take this up another 500 feet. And we're going to go vertical speed, increase 500 feet a minute. So that should get me up another 500 feet in the next minute. We're at 094, although the heading actually reads 093. And Dornoy Bay. At the river ford, take the easternmost route and follow it through the mountains. It will eventually lead to Dornoy Bay. I think I see a bay.
Landscape looks pretty cool just before the bay there.
Very green.
Yeah.
There's a river, a couple of rivers coming through here. One on the left side, one on the right side. West Cove, continue along the mountainous shoreline above Dornoy Bay, farther southeast until the coast reaches its end at West Cove. That water just, I don't know, it's stunning to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, absolutely zero wind in Alaska.
Yeah.
Another river. Looks like another bay, huh?
Got heading change to 058.
Okay, continue along the mountainous shoreline above the bay, further southeast until the coast reaches its end at West Cove. Okay, yep, we just had to change 058, which is American Bay opening. As you crossed over West Cove, I guess that's the cove, just then head northeast. Okay. Pass over the grassy outcropping and the bay beyond it, so that must be the grassy outcropping there.
In a different video, could have been called a hilly grass side hill or hilly grass side, or whatever they called it.
You know, I noticed they're using different words for pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And bay beyond over the bay, continuing along the shore until it ends at Blunt Point and the wide opening to American Bay. Good evening, Mr. Angry One Horn. That's a good Indian name, I think.
We got a worker at work, one of the crew members. His last name is Six Killer.
Six Killer? Okay.
Six Killer.
And is he Native American?
Yes, he is.
Cool.
But his mom, who works with me, is Hitchcock.
Okay. Understood. Yeah, it's a quite peaceful flight so far.
Putting change 033. Little bit of turbulence right here.
So we started out, flew a little bit around our actual home area here, the Phoenix area, because it was, at my house anyway, there's thunder. I don't know if there was any lightning that I saw, but it was pouring rain. Now, my brother Greg Ghost, who's maybe 6 miles away, had none of that. So we got in there and flew to local airports here, and it was pretty cool seeing all the lightning flashes and stuff, but there was no rain. You could hear all the thunder. So Angry's username is from a character he leveled in another game. I get it. Alright, so we are at 033. Ramsey Bay. Alright, make your way northeast past several other inlets along the major Stepovac Bay, and you will eventually come to a vast mountain outcropping. Make your way to its rock wall shoreline. Desert weather is so amazing. Yeah, when you get weather. I can't remember the last time it rained here.
I don't know. Been over 100 degrees for, what, 2 months?
Nah, not even close. Maybe a month.
Maybe a month.
But it was definitely over 100 degrees for a week, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, the highest I saw was 117.
Highest mine was 121.
Oh, that was in the vehicle, right? In the car, or
Yeah.
the truck. Yeah, and you hear that and you think, oh my God, that's insanely hot. You know, like it's okay,
And
well,
it is.
well, it's like 8% humidity. So it's
Right.
not uncomfortable. It's not like walking outside 80-degree weather and 80% humidity. And you just feel it. It hits you in the face. Yeah. 120 degrees out here, you just don't touch anything, that's all. Yeah, the weather patterns here can definitely be very isolated. I think it's because the valley really creates its own weather. It's not so much that you end up with a cold front that moves through and you've got turbulence and clouds forming and rain over an entire state area. You know, you got, I don't know, a dew point of 70 in a one block area and it just poops out on you and rains. He said 125 in Saudi was more comfortable than 95 with 95% humidity in Korea. No, I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, I remember it being hot in Ohio and 80-90% humidity and just you're nasty feeling.
Oh yeah. I know before we were getting ready to move from Ohio to here, I had some work to do on the house, and it was summertime. I'd walk out in the garage, pick up my hammer, walk outside, and just poof, I sweat.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't want to do this. You can see for about 10 seconds before your eyes are just soaked with sweat.
Yeah, and when me and Kathy moved out here, we left Maryland, it was 35 degrees and snowed. We got here, it was 110. We were dying trying to move the stuff in the apartment.
I'd imagine. First time I drove out here from Ohio for a vacation, and I was in my Toyota all-wheel, four-wheel drive pickup truck, and going down through, I had finally made it into Arizona. After driving through New Mexico for 3 days, it seemed like. I don't know. I mean, I drove non-stop, so I was pretty whipped by the time I got there. And going around a turn on Flagstaff, it was a nasty storm. The mud flaps on my truck, they weren't those weak, cheap ones. I mean, they were a good 3/8
No, they were molded ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And they are flapping and beating the underside of my truck. The wind was so hard. Tumbleweeds blowing across the freaking highway. And I got the heater cranked. And I'm in Arizona. And my first thought is, who the heck would ever want to live here? So yeah, finally made the turn at Flagstaff and started heading south and down the mountain on 17. So eventually, backing off the heater to the point where I had the windows open because the truck didn't have air conditioning.
Right.
It was quite the ride. Okay, so now we're on 053. So Big River, from here you should now be within sight of the opening of Ramsey Bay. Okay, if you say so. At the center of which is a wide river heading north into the land. North would be going left. Okay, I think I might see the bay. Proceed to the river, gaining altitude as you fly for the Stepanoff Flats. So I need to gain altitude because I'm heading for some flats? How much altitude
Big
do I
sense,
need?
doesn't it? I don't know. I'm still at 34.
Yeah, I'm at 3,000. If they're going to take us over those mountains on the left.
Yeah, we're going to need more if we go over that.
Yeah, so I'm going to start climbing towards 4,000 and see where that takes us. Or takes me. Vertical speed increase. So, if you were 125 in Korea, 95 in Korea, and 125 in Saudi, I'm going to guess you were in the military?
Yeah, he said that before. He was working on the jets.
Was he?
Yeah.
Working on the jets. 23 years in the military. Well, thank you for your service. Never, I don't know, thought about it. Just never really seemed right for me. Now that I'm 60 years old and I look back on my life and think, man, that would have been a really cool thing to have done. Still don't know that I could have tolerated any drill sergeant getting in my face and trying to tear me down. Okay, so now we are 020. Looks like we're getting close. Okay, Big River Fork. Following the river up toward the mountains, it will eventually bend farther east before forking. Just that. One branch runs north into the mountains, but you should carry on into the east. Air Force, yeah. That's where my gamer tag originated. I think I started, I know I was, when we were back in Barberton, and we were, I don't know, I was probably on the Mac and dial-up flying some type of multiplayer stuff way back then. And Cheryl came in one night and said, we should call you Night Flyer, because you're always up all night flying airplanes. Okay, well, that works.
Yeah.
So, and then throughout all the years and different iterations of the games and stuff, you couldn't get Night Flyer anymore. Somebody had already always taken it. So it became Night Flyer with a 3 instead of an E, or a 1 instead of an L, just all kinds of variations, and eventually got cropped down to just plain old Night. And that certainly wasn't going over well. So I figured, okay, well, I'm in Phoenix, so I'm going to be NitePHX. And sure enough, it was available, and I've stuck with it ever since. Yeah, my dad was Army during Korea. He was stationed in Japan, and he ran a radar truck. And he always used to have pictures, I don't know what happened to him, of him standing outside of his, basically his computer. Yeah, it was an RV. It was some type of a gray van, I don't know, 10 feet tall, 20 feet long, and it was a computer in there. That's what the truck was. Okay. Now my cell phone has GPS.
I probably have that picture somewhere. If I dig through a bunch of drives, I could probably find it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Kathy came over at some point and went through a bunch of pictures and took what she wanted. It's like, oh, I don't know. That wasn't very nice. Because I scanned everything that was left and then gave them to everybody. There weren't very many pictures of Dad in uniform.
No.
But the ones, they were pretty cool. Just like you'd expect to see, too, from the World War II movies and stuff like that, the uniforms and the, I don't know, netted helmets, whatever they were called. Yeah, that's what we were talking, I guess it was last week, where to get to Japan, he went through Alaska. Which would be really disappointing to me. Because I would imagine you can go through Hawaii or Alaska. Yeah. I just figured if I ever went on a cruise, I would like to go on an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
I just don't know that I would ever sleep in a bed on a cruise ship. Just the little horror stories, the bed bugs and the
Right.
whatever. Alright, so we're about 14 miles out. I don't know if we start losing altitude here. That's on the water somewhere. I guess that's the water over to the right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like you're losing altitude.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and I'm going to set this to, well, 2600 looks good. Vertical speed, decrease, 500 feet a minute. Cut the throttle down to about 70%. So after 23 years, I'd assume you're retired. And probably still working at something else. Probably requires security clearance. not to this. Alright, so we are going to turn east towards the water at some point here.
Yeah, I'm turning now.
Okay.
Alright, so that means that we are 8 miles out.
Gotcha. Okay, so he says yes, and playing pro disc golf. Pro disc golf. Okay, when the tributaries of the river reach the shore, they will bring you to your next destination, Perryville Airport. Okay, let's go ahead and close that up. So, he's retired, has another job, and he's playing pro disc golf. I have no idea what that is. We used to play frisbee golf back in Lakewood. No other job at the moment, okay?
Yeah, it would have been nice, you know, to be able to retire at a younger age, have some money to go with it. But
Yep.
you know, I mean, Art retired in his 40s.
I know.
I still don't know what he did. All I know is he worked at the Pentagon.
Right. Art is our youngest brother.
The baby of the family.
Yep. Alright, let's... No. Come on, go down, go down.
Alright, it looks like the airport's going to be right
Yeah.
against the water, a little bit to our right.
I think I see it from the, looking through the navigation window. I can definitely, it's
Yeah.
got a really high contrast. Vertical speed, decrease. So you say that's what it is. Not quite sure what that means. Pro disc golf is frisbee golf. That must be the big black thing in front of me here. I'm not quite sure. Alright, let's do this. Disengage that. Come back out. Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Gotta lose some speed.
Oh, he says so yes, but with disc designed for it. Yeah, I used to have a lot of fun down at Lakewood Park playing frisbee golf. There weren't any baskets or anything set up to catch them or anything. We just would pick a tree. Okay, That tree down there by the lake. And why they'd have to have the highest little ridge.
Right in front of it, yeah.
Yeah, right in front of the runway.
Just coasting to the end, turn around.
Yeah, I'm still trying to lose altitude here. There we go. Pretty decent. Pretty decent landing there. Okay, we are tail draggers, so I'm going to pull back on the stick before we try and stop. Alrighty, congratulations, leg completed. That is leg 6 in the books. Yeah, that one didn't take too long. I said 52 minutes. Didn't seem that long. Good landing. I don't think I even bounced. I almost always bounce. So yeah, leg 6 in the books. So we will get ready for leg 7 here. Be sure to watch the channel for that one. See you then.